name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Back with us for the action of race number 5. They'll jump at the 1750 meter mark, which is on the back straight. And if you know Hollywoodbets Scottsville, they've got a nice long straight strip ahead of them, around about 700 meters of straight strip. So the draws don't really come into account. Of course, if you are drawn 14 out of 14, you are drawn deepest of all, but you got that whole 700 meters of straight strip to try and get across and get into a nice position, maneuver into a position that you're comfortable with, and hopefully you get into the right spot to strike. In the meantime, let's have a look at a rerun I've picked out for number 10, Conchita, and then we'll have a look at the interviews with Tony Riverland and also Alison Wright.
Magna Marta, down the inside of that Harley's Fate, Lady Serena Mbulazana, further back in the run in Bewu, coming to the 200 meter marker, Magna Marta, Lady Serena Mbulazana, and Bewu's running on from behind. Lady Serena's the leader over the last 100, on the outside Mbulazana, and Bewu's trying to bear down Lady Serena, just the leader. Lady Serena won it, second in Bewu, third in Mbulazana, and fourth Lady Macbeth.
Yeah, look, it's never easy post maiden to come and win. You know, it's always that little bit difficult. Also, I'm a little concerned about her at Scottsville. She had one run at Scottsville which was pretty poor, but at that stage we didn't quite have her right. She seems to be in a good space, but as I say, it's never easy to win straight out the maidens. But from a good draw, and I'm trying to keep her on the grass, and she's very well in herself. I mean, I suppose we'll see how much improvement she's made once the race is run, but it's difficult to really know at this stage where we are with her.
Fashionigma, we've been waiting to run her back at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, and then she went and drew badly, but she seems to prefer the grass, and yeah, from that draw Richard's going to need all the skills to overcome that, and she's fit and well, so if she does manage to overcome the draw, she certainly has a place chance.
So race number 5 is over 1750 meters, and it is what it is. There's 2 horses that I am going to tip, and I'm going to have a bet on both of them and suggest to the viewers out there, follow both of these horses. The only slight concern for me, because I said it is what it is, I was hoping that it was a mile. If it was a mile, I'd be a lot more confident. The 2 horses I'm talking about, number 6, Splash of Green, and also number 10, Conchita. They are horses who've achieved a high rating in their career. Splash of Green was a 90 once upon a time, now to a 65. Merit rating drop, backed in her last few runs. There's been a lot of money for Splash of Green about, and I thought that she would have been a 3-4 time winner by now. And I also just feel the stable's been a little bit disappointed by number 6, Splash of Green. If you look at her earlier form, she's taken on the likes of Bella Secombe, who's done exceptionally well, and a few other horses who've done well. So number 6, Splash of Green at around 9-2. She sets the standard, and I'm going to suggest have a bet on Splash of Green, and then we go on to number 10, Conchita. Let's just have a look at the price. I think she was 10-1. Yes, there's the value. 10-1, number 10, Conchita. I mentioned last time out in the preview, the 86 handicap or the 88 handicap, I was just hoping that they found a lower grade for her and then she'd be spot on. Now we look and they found a 68 handicap. Had it been a mile, I would have said, let's fire up on Conchita. Being over 1750 meters, that extra 150 meters, I'm not quite convinced about her, but I still think she's going to run an admirable race. So Splash of Green at 9-2 and Conchita at 10-1. Those will be my dead heat selections. Have a bet on the nose, play your exactors and swingers. Let's take a leap of faith, and hopefully they both enjoy the 1,750 meter trip. Number 1, you heard from Tony Riven, Columbia Road. Didn't win the strongest of maidens last time out, but they're going to take another try, a horse who needs to be included. Number 4, Blazing Kiss is the interesting runner. Here's a horse who has found some outside support, and why not? If you look at the post-maiden run, came from a hopeless position, almost 11 lengths back, and was beaten 4 lengths behind Bay Breeze. Was really quickening up at the business end. That was over the 1,800 meters. So if you're looking for a horse that fits the bill over the distance, has the draw in the favor, then number 4, Blazing Kiss certainly fits that bill. And then you look down the page, and there's not too much more to get excited about. So for me, Splash of Green and Conchita, have a bet on both of them. If you're covering with the exactors, the trifectas, and the swingers, then you are going to throw in Blazing Kiss. So that is a wrap for this race, and hopefully the horses will do it for us on the racetrack.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.